Hey, so what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. And in this video what I'm going to be going over an explainer into Godspeed, and also going into an explainer of going into something else which is going to be happening in the next like 2 episodes of The Flash. So obviously if you're new, make sure you do subscribe, because if you look down there and it says subscribe instead of subscribed, then obviously you're not subscribed, and just make sure to do that if you want more of the Flash videos, and I guess just a load of videos on Infinity War. A lot more videos than that, and a lot more of the Flash videos. So subscribe for all of that and turn on post notifications. So getting into it, Godspeed. When do I think Godspeed will show up in the TV show? I've kind of done a video on this before, which I'll just go into another thing, and I'll also I guess, go on to either something like explaining the Speed Force in a new way, or going on to explaining something to do with the Folded Man, which you don't know about that. He was in the comics for the Flash. Going on to Godspeed, what I want to do is I want to see when exactly I do think he will show up, and when exactly I do think we're going to be getting him on the show. Now, we haven't seen Godspeed or anything related to Godspeed in about any time throughout the show, but he is in the comics, obviously. He's probably, well, he's been basically confirmed to be in the Flash family, and this is basically Flash family, and then there's Flash War. Flash Family War, whatever you want to call it, was basically where all the Flashes, like, no matter what Flash, all the good, like, all the good Flashes would go up and fight each other. Now, obviously, that'd be very weird to see on the TV show. This would be Wally versus Jesse, Jesse versus Barry, Barry versus Jay, and a new speedster we know is going to be taking over Jay once he does retire. That would be very weird, very strange to see it. And we have seen Godspeed in the show, and the way they end up defeating him is the way that where he splits in half the two people of himself, or two versions of himself. His speed is halved, so it is where Barry would have been faster than half of the Godspeed, and Wally would have been faster than the other half of the Godspeed. It was very, I guess, basic like that, and there's a lot more things to go over, which I would go over in another video, which I think I might do. I'm not entirely sure yet, but going on to, I guess, explaining the Folded Man. So, if you don't know who the Folded Man is, basically his powers in the comics is to go between the normal dimension and go into the pocket dimension. The pocket dimension has also been mentioned on the Flash TV show like 2 episodes ago or something like that. Like an episode ago or something, but anyway. Basically, where it's going to be where his powers allow him to go into different dimensions, and this is going to be happening in either episode 17 or episode 18 of The Flash this season. Which is obviously going to be very basic, going to be very easy to explain, but it's going to be very difficult to track him down and get him on his side, and unless DeVoe takes his power, it's going to be very difficult for Team Flash to be able to defeat him, and to basically do anything with him. And when do I think he's going to be showing up? Obviously, I have no idea when I do think he'll show up. Episode 18 is the latest I'm expecting. Now, do I think DeVoe is going to take him? Probably, to be honest. I'm just going to say straight up, I do think DeVoe will end up taking him in somewhere, some form. Obviously, this power of the whole, like, folded, going into different dimensions is very powerful, very, very powerful, because if you look back, a Mirror Master was able to go through different mirrors. He's basically able to go through screens and pop up in different places. That's a very powerful ability, probably more powerful than the Flash's speed in some cases, because he could go through a mirror, and then the Flash wouldn't be able to go through it unless they had a certain ability or a certain, I guess, type of equipment to be able to do that. Now, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to end the video off here, and I want to say a few things. Obviously, there's Twitter in the description, which you can go follow. I'd appreciate it if you did follow and tweet at me, or just, I guess, turn on tweets for everything, so you get notified for every time I do upload a video and what I'm going to be working on a certain day. Now, I did take like a 2-day break, which I didn't exactly intend to, but I might have a video go up later on Avengers Infinity War, and if I don't, I'll be up very early tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure yet how I'm going to do it. But going on to the Speed Force kind of thing, I do think the Speed Force will probably be showing up later on again this season for the finale or something, and the last episode of Flash this season will be airing on May 22nd, which is about 2 months away, which is quite a long time. But going on to something else, make sure you do subscribe if you're subscribed and get notified for every time I do upload a video, and do things like that. So I guess I'm going to mention really quickly, the Krypton show is going to be airing in about 2 days from when this video is going to be up in the UK. Anyway, it's going to be airing in about 2 days, so I'm going to be doing videos on that, and I'm going to work around a way of not showing promos, because I know sci-fi is very difficult to get around when it comes to showing clips. So I guess I'm going to end the video off here. So if you're new, subscribe, leave a like, comment or whatever, and I'll see you maybe later on for another video, and goodbye.